Ask how long it takes to build a house, and almost everyone gives you the same answer: 6 to 12 months. And that's true for the bit with diggers and scaffolding. But if you plan your life around that number alone, you're going to be caught out, because it's only part of the timeline. Today I'm breaking down the real, full journey, from the day you decide to build, to the day you get the keys, so you know what you're actually signing up for. There are 2 numbers you need, not one. The construction phase, groundworks to finishing touches, typically runs 6 to 12 months once the diggers arrive. But the full project, from your very first idea through design, planning permission, and building regulations, to actually moving in, realistically runs 12 to 24 months. That gap between the 2 figures, sometimes 6 months, sometimes over a year, is almost entirely design, planning, and approvals. It's not wasted time, but it is time most people forget to budget for. Before anything is dug, you need drawings, and you need permission. Design work with an architect typically takes 4 to 8 weeks, running alongside site surveys that check soil conditions, drainage, and access. Then it goes to the council. Most local authorities aim to decide smaller planning applications within 8 weeks, and larger or more complex ones within 13 weeks, but complex sites, conservation areas, or requests for more information can push that further. This stage alone regularly accounts for 2 to 4 months, sometimes more. Once permission is granted, the physical build starts with groundworks, clearing the site, digging foundations, and pouring concrete. This typically takes 4 to 8 weeks, though it can run longer on sloped sites, in poor weather, or where unexpected ground conditions turn up once digging starts. This is also where a lot of first-time self-builders get their first real lesson: what's underground doesn't always match the survey. This is where construction method makes the biggest visible difference. Traditional brick and block typically takes 8 to 12 weeks to get to a watertight shell. Timber frame or SIPS panels, built off-site and craned into place, can get you watertight in as little as 2 to 5 weeks, because so much of the work happens in a factory before it ever reaches your plot. That speed difference is why self-builders on a tight program, or anyone building through a British winter, often lean towards off-site methods for this stage specifically. Once the shell is watertight, first fix goes in: the plumbing, electrics, and internal timber that all get buried behind walls. That's typically 4 to 6 weeks. Then plastering, and a drying out period before anything gets decorated, 2 to 4 weeks, and rushing this stage is one of the most common causes of cracking and defects later. Second fix follows: kitchens, bathrooms, sockets, fittings, another 4 to 6 weeks. And finally, finishing, decorating, and snagging, which can be as short as 2 weeks or stretch to 8, depending on how detailed the specification is. Almost every delay traces back to one of 4 things: weather, material lead times, changing your mind on design once building has already started, or the council asking for more information partway through your application. None of these are dramatic on their own, but they stack, and that's usually where a 12-month project quietly becomes an 18-month one. So, to bring it together, 6 to 12 months on site, 12 to 24 months for the whole journey, and the honest answer for your specific project depends on your plot, your design, and your local council. A generic guide is a starting point, not a program. If you want a realistic, stage-by-stage timeline costed against your own drawings and your own plot, that's exactly what we build at Mica Construction. Get in touch, and we'll give you honest durations, not a sales pitch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.